Oh, my dog is saying hi. Alright. Alright, we're live. Gonna play Elite Dangerous. Maybe yap about this new content roadmap. We had the new small dogfighter, the Kestrel Mark II. Pull this over here and bring up the game. What are you doing? Don't you let the bed expand out? There you go. There you got it. The dog was being silly. She sort of folded her bed up on itself and then was trying to lie on it. And then decided that didn't work. All right. Game is loading. She's a silly girl. Let's switch over so we can actually see the game. That always helps. There we go. All right. Connecting to private group session. I think we were off somewhere in the middle doing like power play stuff. We'll see if we've got any interesting power play missions to do while yap about various things. Oh, it's taking a while to load up. Yeah, because we're off in space. Just off in the middle of nowhere. All right. Just go all the way back around. Power play. Little assignments. We have no power play assignments this week. That seems weird. Well, I guess we ain't doing power play. What the fuck is up with that? Let's take a few minutes to come in. Okay. Hey, Alright, where are we? Should need to... New assignments added. Ah, there we go. Just trying to figure out if you've been scammed or not right now. This sounds interesting. So 9 units of association. Ah, that's a settlement one. Destroy rival power members. That seems to be... Wow, the method we were using to do that seems to be broken at the moment. Odyssey settlements again. Odyssey settlements. Those don't seem all that fun, to be honest. Or easy. I wonder if I should head back to my... It's weird to say the least. I don't see how the situation I'm in can get me scammed. But trying to find out more. Head back up there. Did want to check something out. Don't have a fuel scoop on this, I don't think. Time jumps. Yeah, it should be okay. Yep, no fuel scoop. That's what I figured. Alright. Each jump isn't taking a whole lot of the fuel, so that's okay. This is a multi-role ship. They do tend to have fairly big fuel tanks. Doop, 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 doop. All right. We're nearly there. So. Yeah, I mean, if you're not being asked to download anything, run anything, or provide any information, or pay money to anything. Yeah. Yeah, it's, haven't been many scams that I've been, like, anywhere close to falling for, really. But then I don't know that I've been targeted by all that many. One of my favorite ones was, some lady rang me up many years ago and was like, "You've won a holiday." And I'm like, "Oh, I have? How have I done that? You must have used your Visa or MasterCard recently." And in my head, I'm like, "Oh, that's very specific. And Visa and MasterCard going in together on a promotion? They're competitors." It's like, I was like, tell me more. And then I was just waiting to the point where they go, "We need some of your personal information." And yeah, sure enough, they were like, "We just get all this personal information off you." And I was like, no, you cannot. Nice try, scammers. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, as far as you know, your identity has not been stolen. Alright, let's take a look at someone. So I saw a post, basically, too much cargo. There we go. I made 665 credits. Woohoo! What? Why still have stuff on board? Oh, I never turned in those things I was picking up last week. Someone I can hand them to on the carrier. It's not. Alright, well, I guess I'll go and hand them in somewhere. Boom, 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 boom. My idea was to take a look at the Vulture and compare it to what's being talked about for the Kestrel Mark II, the new small combat ship, which reads on paper like a medium-sized combat ship. Maybe, just not this week. I don't really know what I'm up to in Elite, to be honest. The power play missions didn't seem all that fun. So I've come back to where my fleet carrier is. I was going to take a little look at the Vulture. Sort of a last hurrah before it's made completely redundant by the Kestrel that's coming. They were almost all like ground surface ones, like collecting power commodities from a settlement and all that kind of stuff. And I know those can be a bit buggy and take a while, so. You again got 10 of them, 10 brand new ones too. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Context. Offload, occupy the escape pod. Upload damage escape pod. Do a blank box as well. There we go. 2 times salaries, scan show wakes, hack adverts, get data from settlement. Yeah, I'll show you mine just to see. Hold on. There we go. It is obtain association of political data from Odyssey settlements. Destroy rival power members, which are I didn't have anything to do, so if you want to do some of them, that's fine. We can go do that. And then upload 12 units of power malware to ground stations. Obtain 9 units of research industrial data from ground stations. And contain 10 units of power goods from ground stations. So the only one that isn't the ground station one is destroy rival powers, and last week that was bugged. Well, the approach we were doing was bugged anyway. Or hot fixed. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, let's look at team invite. I can come over your way if you want. Boop. Let me find out. Nine, 3, 6, 8, 5. Slightly different system. Let's go try your one. If it works, then we'll go to mine. So we'll try 94491. All right, couple of jumps.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's because you jumped away to your carrier.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or someone.
The Crate Mark 2 gets around all right. It won't take too long.
Sure. Gives me time to test whether the method works or not.
So what do you think of the new ship?
I mean, it looks cool. It seems to be positioned for like atmospheric flying, but you know, with the thrusters in the middle of wings.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like, had very kind of a Harrier jet kind of feel to it. Like,
Yeah. It looks like a like stealth bomber, maybe like the very not bomber, stealth like Meek. You know, like the stealth. Okay,
yeah,
what are they called? Oh, you know what I mean.
the firepower on it is insane for a small
Yeah,
ship.
that it is. Yeah, I just saw the components that it's supposed to have before you started.
Yeah. 4 utility slots, apparently. I think this commander was. I think this information was coming from Commander Burpit, so I assume it's probably reliable. And then like a class 5, 2 class 4s, 1 military slot, one. Like it's a well set up ship, basically.
Yeah, I agree.
Which kind of makes the Vulture completely redundant when it comes out, but it's like
slightly, maybe, but yeah. Well, I got ships dropped on me, but unfortunately they are all my own power, which doesn't quite help.
No.
Oh wait, there is more.
It's working now?
Nope, still my own power.
No. It's probably not who they want you to kill. No.
No,
Oh,
it says
no.
rival power, not my own.
Yeah. Somebody's pulled up before, like, you know, the top levels of the power go. Explain what you're on about. Like, look at the email you sent me. I didn't see the rival bit of I skid
Yeah.
read, okay? And what do you think of the new roadmap?
I've seen people actually speculating on that one because usually they say they are releasing ships, but this time it said vessels. So I am, me and several others apparently. I'm not like a unique one on this one, but several others have suggested, as well as me, that they might not all be ships. That we might get an SRV, maybe a shipland fighter,
Yeah.
which would be interesting.
Or even something
Well,
completely
could be.
not in the game at the moment, I guess. You know?
Or that. Although what that could be, I don't know. But yes,
Yeah.
that is also an option.
We're releasing a new submarine craft because the new feature has been reworked as planets, and now we have oceans.
Wouldn't that
But
be something?
I'm not really expecting that.
Not do I, but wouldn't that be something?
The balance has changed, though, I noticed. Of like new ships
Yeah.
/ new vessels to new features. So like last year it was like what, 4 new ships, and then they had the colonization, which had rolled over in the same way Operations has, and then they had 2, I think, pretty sure 2 new reworks. Like they had the squadron rework and then the thing that is new feature at the end of the year.
Yeah, but that's operation and that's coming in April, I believe.
Yeah.
I said.
Yeah, so now we're only getting the rollover and 1 new thing, but 6 new ships.
Yeah.
Which is very much
Well, vessels, but yes.
vessels, yes. Ships or vessels or whatever they are, yeah. Which is like interesting.
It is.
There's very much a push, I think, to maximize their profit from the early releases.
Well, I mean, obviously, I very much expect all of those to be paid.
Like, I'm not like, at first I was like, only 1 new feature, there's slacking. Like, or 1 rework. And I was like, but every time they like do multiple, they end up kind of undercooked, I guess. Right? A
Yeah,
colonization when it
I
came
agree.
out was undercooked. Massively undercooked.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to agree with that. Yeah, well, I am getting ships, but they are all the power that I'm in, so maybe not. Maybe it does not indeed work.
Yeah, they've changed something with deliberately
Something,
or
yeah,
not,
don't know
but yeah.
what, but they changed something. Especially when this is supposed to be reinforcement system. So there should be power agents all over the place.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go.
I'm going to take a look at the now beacon. Maybe they are hanging there, but the spawn rate probably won't be too high.
That is true. Let me know if they are. I'm just gonna go and top up my fuel tanks.
Okay. Sounds good.
How high do you reckon the power? Like, I'm guessing most of what they're releasing this year is gonna be new ships, right? They might sneak in something that's not a ship, and hence they've changed it to new vessels, not to try and give that away too badly. But like, how bad do you reckon the power creep is gonna get on those ships?
Well, I mean, this ship is already getting a pre-engineered weapon and pre-engineered thrusters, so it's not starting out great, to say the least. This is pretty much what I talked last time that we spoke about. Is like that this is not a sustainable model to keep adding to keep having new and Mark II modules. Not long term, anyway.
Especially if they keep end up being locked to one ship, right? Like, there's no reason.
Yeah, exactly.
There isn't really any reason why a pre-engineered shot cannon has to be locked to a particular ship.
Not at all. No.
And so, yeah. I could see an argument for the thrusters for the ship, like, you know, I was just decide the thrusters, but like, they'll have to make some sort of argument and said, oh, there's special large hard points or whatever to like accommodate the needs of this new weapon, and only this ship has them at this point.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, really?
Yeah, it's very hard to justify why they chose a weapon to be on a different to be locked to a ship.
Yeah.
I agree with the thrusters, but you know, fine. They need to accommodate them spatially, but a weapon that makes very little sense.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it'll be interesting to see what this new feature is anyway, later in the year. It's a rework of something.
Yeah, a lot of people speculating on that, but at this point it's really just speculation. We have now nothing confirmed.
Yeah, we don't even know if
Obviously.
it's a rework of a very specific thing or a rework of something that's like, you know, sort of more wide-reaching.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be a core mechanic that is, you know, like included in a lot of the gameplay. So I'm assuming it's something important-ish.
Maybe they're reworking the NPC AI for bounty hunting.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Actually, would be, yeah.
So I of course saw some people mentioning that they could address the anti-aliasing. Just like, yes, I agree, but somewhat
Yeah,
unlikely.
yeah. It's not a feature, really.
No, it's not. I
I mean,
agree with that.
they could address it at the same time. They're making a bunch of changes to the game, though.
Yep.
Why are your shields so far down?
I found a wanted vessel, so I shot it.
Fair enough.
But I'm not getting any enemy vessels, unfortunately. Not at the beacon, anyway. I could slap a interdictor on this ship and try hunt for them in the Super Cruise, but
Oh, it's kind of annoying.
yeah.
It's not the fastest approach.
Well, I mean, if it's the only approach, then I don't really have a choice.
Well, no, not if you want to actually do that.
Regardless whether it's fast or not.
That's true. What were the other missions you had? I'm trying to remember. Let's have a look. 2 times transport, power plant components, kill rival power members, scan mega ship, salvage cargo. 2 times sell reels, scan ships weights, hack adverts, get data from settlement. Yeah. You got a more broad spectrum of stuff than I did, but I mean, that makes sense when you've got 10 of the missions.
Yeah. I still don't know why I'm getting 10 of them, because I went through the rewards and nothing mentioned an increase in the amount of missions, but hey.
Yeah, could be a hidden thing, hidden mechanic.
Or a bug, yeah.
Yeah, or a bug. Or as we call them, undocumented features.
Yes, it's a feature, not a bug, yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm not getting anything at the now beacon, so unfortunately. If you want to do anything, any of the other missions, we can. I already scanned ships, so that one is already done.
Yeah. Once you get data from settlement one, maybe we could try it.
Yeah, but I have classified data. You have different one.
Uh,
But we can still try it. I don't mind. I have to do it in reinforcement system. Do you have a specific system you have to do it in?
let me check.
Should be in the left panel. You don't have to go to power play.
Yeah, I know. It's just supposed to have it these days. Um,
Undermining system. Yeah, that's 3 distributes from a specific system. Yeah.
continuous of power goods.
That one actually should be fairly easy. That
That's
those
true.
are usually they are locked in containers that are outside. Usually.
Which one? What sort of state is the settlement you're trying to go to for your mission?
I have to reinforcement systems. I don't have anything else.
Undermining systems. Undermining systems. Research and industrial data. I've got HIP 94184 for 9 units of association and political data.
That's deliver, retrieve,
Yeah,
recover, so retrieve.
yeah. Obtain, deliver it to Nakapa.
Yeah. Da da da. Okay, next that's red. Which is what is the system? HIP.
9184. It's unoccupied at the moment. So it's not going to work for your one, by the looks of things. What else have I got?
Yeah, it's not qualified for the systems I have. I mean, we can go try the recover goods from the last mission you have. That should be fairly easy. So just pick a system and let's go.
Well, what's this one? Yuri Grom reinforcing. You didn't need undermining, did you? For your one.
No, I need reinforcements, but it doesn't matter. I'm happy to help you with that one as well.
Let's do the easy one.
That's the goods, right?
That's the goods.
Do you
Yeah.
want to do anything else? Okay. Alright, pick a system and let's go.
Okay.
I will
So,
follow. I'll try to anyway.
so we want. What do we want for this one? Let's see how wide away. Undermining systems. It's a really friendly system.
Yeah, just view on map and it should highlight you a few systems that are relevant.
Well, this one's undermining.
The one we are in? Oh no, the
Sure.
C9366.
Yeah, because it's Yuri Grom controlled, so we're undermining it.
Alright, head into that system then.
All right. Yeah, the power creep. Maybe the reason they're doing vessels and due to the power creep in ships is because, like, the last one, the end of the year, will be early access Vargoid Titan.
I mean, maybe.
We're reworking what you can do as your commander, and you can now play as Fargoids.
I mean, technically we could do that for quite a while now, if you hack the game, of course, but... There is quite a few settlements in here, which is good.
It looks like a capital system.
Not sure what that means, but yes.
Like I think like it's a Yuri Grom capital system, like with a capital fleet and stuff.
Oh, like
So,
controls, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
fair.
And generally those are fairly well populated.
Yeah, well then... Does it say what settlements you have to go to? Like, do they have to be in special state, or do they have to be special type, economy?
Alright, so there's two potential ones we could do here. Odyssey settlements for the research and industrial data, which I'm guessing would be some sort of research or high-tech or industrial settlement type. Power goods can be taken from locked containers and Odyssey settlements.
Alright, so just pick any in that case. If it doesn't specify the
Yeah,
type of settlement, then let's just do that.
sure.
So pick one. I don't know. The closest one seems to be like lay extraction. You want
That
to go
works.
there? Let's go there then. We will have to search the containers, but that should be fine.
Yeah, I was never very good at working out how to unlock them though.
I
Who's
mean,
the,
there is always the hacking thingy you can equip.
Yes. I don't tend to use that suit very often. I might need to set it up.
Yeah, sure. I can carry those as well if you want to. If you're not very good at dropping stuff from inventory. Funnily enough, if they see you drop it from your inventory, they don't get mad. If they only get mad if you keep it on you. It's kind of funny.
Ah,
Gonna grab a drink, be right back.
sure. Right. Of course, these aren't pirate outlaw stations. So we can't just go in and kill everyone, because that would make us wanted. Well, I mean, we could, but dealing with the notoriety is a little bit of a pain. Full other side of the planet. Alright.
Alright, I'm back.
So you're talking about some actual thing you have in your inventory, not the like the laser cutter thing.
Yeah, what is it called? I can't remember at the moment. But it's like a thing that lets you override the locks. I can't recall what it's called now. I'll tell you when we land.
Fair enough.
I mean, there is always the possibility to just infiltrate the entire settlement and get the code from the security. You know, but we do have to have level 3 security for that. That's granted. Fair.
Sure.
Which may or may not be easy.
It's been a while since I've done any surface stuff.
True. We could even do ground conflict zones now, probably, because I don't suffer with FPS drops anymore.
True.
Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. Maverick and his band.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is it called again? E-Bridge.
E-Bridge. Okay. What have I got in terms of loadouts?
But again, be aware that if they scan you and you have them on you, they will get mad.
Fair enough. I'm not even sure I have any. Let's find out.
They don't pop into your inventory automatically.
I do have E-Breaches.
Well, yeah, you should have some. I know I'm clean.
Backpack contains prohibited items. Guards will detect this during a scan. Alright, well. What's the worst that could happen? They shoot me.
They kill you, yeah.
A
You can't
minor,
even fail these missions since, you know.
minor inconvenience, yeah.
Yeah, they will get mad, but so what?
I'll just be stealthy and avoid them.
That
Ah,
works.
could it be? This isn't a very big settlement. I don't even think of those landing pads.
It does have landing pads.
Deny me docking permission.
Oh, they are occupied. At least the one I saw.
Does it even have guards? I'm not seeing anybody.
It does, yes. A few of them. I already have grade 2 authorization. About to grab grade 3 actually. If I manage. Okay, I've got grade 3 authorization. Now where is control panel that I can direct you to what are they called? The containers. Okay,
I
I
have an
highlighted
access.
one. The code is A367.
You highlighted one?
Should be should be on the HUD. They should be pointing you to it. Added like a bookmark. Like it should be outside, so I'm
Yeah.
toggling it so it pops into your, so it draws your attention.
Yeah, no, I see it.
Okay, keep in the marker.
I was
Make
looking
sure you are
around.
not seen opening the. Well, maybe opening is fine, just not stealing the cargo from it.
Yeah, there's someone up there. Lab technician.
I don't know if they get mad by me opening it or not, and I don't want to just kill them, just because.
Yeah, fair enough.
They are leaving.
Yep.
So 8367 8367. No Pablo communities, unfortunately.
Ah,
Let me locate another one.
sure.
Okay, got one more. Where is that one? Somewhere this way.
Is it weird that they keep their chests outside?
Well, they are locked, so not for us, granted, but you know. Never mind. That one doesn't have power commodities either. None that I can see anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that one any closer to you? You can check it. Oh, it's on top of me. Okay.
Optical lens.
Doesn't say power commodities, so I'm guessing not.
There's the guard down there.
Yeah, I saw it. I don't want to get scanned because I have the grade 3 authorization, which actually is still done one for me. Just in case, so if I have to drop it.
Alright. Which one am I using? Scan mode?
Yeah, scan mode and then switch to the not that one, the other one. Its default key is R to clone identity.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep. Hey Shinobi, you love Elite Dangerous? That's a good game.
Where's the guard?
He's wandered away, probably. He patrols. Yeah, he's over there. Welcome to the channel. We're just looking for power commodities. It is much better at this than I am. More experienced. No.
Doesn't seem to have anything.
No.
Okay, there are a few more, so it should be... Ah, power play compender. Maybe I should have been looking for that one, shouldn't I?
Probably. That would make sense, yeah.
I forgot that they have those as well.
Throw me on my shovel your driveway. It snowed like 2 feet overnight. That's a reasonable amount of snow. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we actually had snow yesterday, which is kind of funny.
I'm not sure.
Well, this...
Hmm?
Sorry, go ahead. Go.
I was just talking to Shinobi. I was just saying I'm not sure if that's a lot for where he lives or not.
Fair point. Okay, need this guard to wander off so that I can open the container. Okay, they wandered off. Wait, there is another one. Where are they? Ah, they are far enough.
I've got a power play container. There was a person close to it, but they seem to be wandering off. Should be safe, I think. Maybe. Thank you for following. Yes. How do I use the e-bridge?
Yeah, they don't seem to be anywhere near, so just drop in and take the cargo that is in that container. All of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna search for more power containers, if any. But be careful that they don't see you. Granted, there is nothing around you, just be careful.
Yeah.
Hopefully you do have the inventory space for it.
Yeah, I do. I'm on the one with the big inventory space. There's another power play container over here, but I feel like
Is there? That's good.
there's a lot of there's a guy hanging around a fair bit. Not a guard, a worker.
Yeah, gotcha. This one?
Power play container too. Yeah. Don't know where the guy went, but
Got scared of me.
I mean that outfit isn't the friendliest looking.
Alright, take the cargo. There doesn't seem to be anyone.
Whoa, no
Right,
touchy.
are there any more?
No touchy. No touch.
No touch. I touched it. I stole it. It's mine now.
Not outside. Maybe there are some inside. Usually aren't. But let me check anyway. That's it. That is all that this settlement has to offer.
Yeah, it wasn't
We
the
can
biggest settlement, so kind of makes
Yeah,
sense.
you got what, like 5, 6 of those of the cargo.
Yep.
So that's good.
And the guards were not concerned at all by the people bouncing around on the rooftops. Like maybe
Oh
they're
wait,
just
that's your ship.
maybe they're just not paid enough to worry about it.
Maybe. Well, they didn't see you perform the crime, so therefore no crime has happened. That's definitely how that works, right?
Yes, that is correct. Shinobi saying there's nothing he can do about the fact that I was touching the goods. That is true. I got away scot-free.
Again, I hope you have the inventory space in your ship for it.
I should do.
Okay, how many do you need? 10? 12? You'll find out when you get into ship, I know. Just,
Yeah.
asking preemptively.
Can I just goods?
You don't have to transfer. They transfer automatically when you board.
Ah, good. Well, then this is board.
Ah, you got 7. Cool. That's nice.
Yeah, one more place should do it.
Yep.
All right, launching.
Hey, there is another settlement like 1000 k's away. We'll head into that one.
Sounds like a plan. Off we go.
Or overshoot it. That's also an option.
As an option, I reserve my right to partake in as well.
Fair. Okay, I'll wait for you so that stuff spawns with you as well.
When we go in Zen drilling territory.
Yeah, Zang Dylan.
Ready to go around the planet.
have had a laugh a couple days ago. Apparently, the YouTube algorithm recognizes my insanity when playing games. Well, crazy. Me being crazy. Because I got suggested a video in No Man's Sky about a guy trying to build a base from one planet to another.
Oh, you have seen that video pop up as well.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that one. I did watch one where someone was like, "Can I create a flat planet using the leveling tool?"
Yes.
And then it was like,
Yes.
"Oh, it turns out that eventually the planet terrain respawns." It's like, so I
Yeah.
don't have time to
Yeah.
do this. Yeah.
There is that, and there is also at some point the game actually tells you that there is a limit to the modification of the ground you can do, and it will actually actively stop you from changing the terrain anymore.
Well.
At least around the base. I'm not sure I'm not sure whether that applies to the entire planet, which fair, maybe.
Yeah. Did you do the expedition or?
Not yet. I can't be. I just don't want to play the game at the moment for some reason.
Fair enough.
As you said, I have 6 weeks, so I'll do it at some point, hopefully.
Yeah, you'll
I'd
probably be less crowded with other people running around.
Maybe. Yeah.
Towards the end of that time period.
Oh, they have a docking pad if you want to use it. Never mind, it got taken. Not by me, but it got taken.
Taken by me.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, time to hunt for authorization level.
I'll probably leave the e-breaches on the ship this time, considering
Yeah,
I don't actually know how to use them.
Yeah. They don't have a hard usage. When you look at the locked container, instead of pressing E to open, you would be pressing and holding F, and it would actually hack the terminal. That's nothing to it. But yeah,
okay.
you don't need to. If I get the authorization, you don't need to.
And if you don't, I can always come back to the ship and grab them.
Yes. Hello, scan me, please. Thank you.
Unsafe temperatures.
Okay,
Alright,
someone with any authorization level. Also, I can teach you how to do this if you want to. I don't have to do this solo and then just lead your way if you want to. Just say the word.
There's a commando there with authorization level 1.
Yes. So, where are you exactly? Oh, there you are.
There's a couple of commandos wandering around. Who's this person over there? Out of range, I guess. Not scanning them.
Yeah, usually try to look for someone that is isolated, at least a little bit. So that they don't have a chance to run into you. Before you try to like steal the authorization, let them scan you first, so that there is like a cooldown of, I don't know, about a minute, maybe 2, that they won't scan you again before trying again.
Good tip.
After a scan. So I'm going to try steal this authorization. Usually there are people level grade 1 and grade 2 outside. Sometimes you can find people that are level 2, but that's like not often. If you want to go for level 2 people, they usually hide in the buildings that require a level 1 authorization to access, which usually are like the habitats. Well, habitats usually have grade 1, but some of the like resource buildings tend to have grade 1 authorization.
How come this guy doesn't have a grade?
Because that's a mission giver.
Ah,
They don't have a grade. Well, they do have a grade. You just
Oh,
can't see it out
fair
of the
enough.
box.
Fair enough. Grade 0. No one trusts that dude.
Funnily enough, you can find out what their grade is after you kill them. Which is kind of funny.
I got a grade 3 guy that I could probably get through a window.
Yeah, that usually works, but be careful with that, since if they see you, you can't kill them and silence them.
Oh.
Not through the window, obviously. Okay, well, they are turned, so let's do it. I got it.
I'm
You
still
can
above
come
it.
grab it off me.
Yep. Loading profile. There we go.
Okay, now we need a terminal that preferably is not guarded.
And we no longer want to be scanned, right? Is there going to be like...
Yeah, you don't want to be scanned, and if you are, make sure to have a key binding to drop your authorization level before you get scanned. Ideally, it's not easy to drop with the wheel to do so. Like there is a possibility, just not easy.
I'm just hanging out on the rooftop, so I should be fairly safe.
Okay. I am trying to search for a abandoned terminal, or at least near abandoned. This is a little iffy, but you have the grade 3, I can grab it from you again. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that commando is getting pretty close to you, though.
Yeah, it's fine. Power play container. Any? None?
None? Waste of time then.
Well, none outside at least. Let me check. Ah, there is one. At least one. Where is it?
Over there,
That way
apparently.
somewhere. Yeah, that way somewhere.
Mm.
Unfortunately, it may be inside? Question mark.
Might be.
Yeah, but it makes it a little harder because we will have to enter the building. Yeah, it's inside. We'll have to enter the building and be mindful of guards that are patrolling the inside. Hi, where are you?
I'm in the building.
In the building? Okay, cool.
And probably not likely to be scanned.
Well, yeah, not there, definitely. Where is the container?
Over there somewhere.
Ah, there it is. Anyone see me? No, cool.
Well, I mean, there was
Okay,
a
that's a
technician
strong
watching.
password. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. The classics.
Alright, 5 cargo. Just take that and we can leave.
Stealing.
Alright, let's get out. And you have to deliver this into a friendly system, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. I might
Yeah,
have a specific
okay.
system I have to deliver it into.
Okay, okay. And this is pretty much what this mission entails.
Yeah, not so hard.
Yep.
Board my ship, please. Hit the high ground. Yes, it's over, Anakin. Thank you. I do like the Crate Mark II. It's one of my favorite ships in the game.
Yeah, yeah. The Targoids ship kits make it even nicer.
Alright, let's see where I have to go ahead this one.
Okay, good.
Transactions. Cover goods from undermining systems. Any friendly system.
Any friendly systems, that should be easy.
Yeah. Alright. Galaxy map. And controlling power as into valve. There we go. One right there. Don't worry, princess. I have your goods.
Yeah, this mission is fairly easy to do, fortunately.
Doobie doobie laba laba boochie 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 doobie doo boo. I have no idea if I was singing that correctly, but yeah, I had to try.
Close enough.
Yeah. So, have they released the any of the new shit to replay it? Like the
I don't think so, but I don't know.
can't be too far off it.
I mean, we are supposed to get the ship for early access, well, the paid early access next week, so, you know, on 24th. So if they released it to like the creators, they have to do it next few days if they want to have that, if they want to have it tested.
Yeah. Hopefully outposts have power contacts. No, I was talking about the explorer ship. What was the name of it? It's early morning. I haven't had any
Oh, you mean the
caffeine.
Caspian?
Caspian, yeah.
Yeah, well, usually that becomes available for credits as the new ship releases or a few weeks after that. So I would assume by March we should have it.
Yeah. All right, Shinobi. All right. Enjoy your nap and thank you for hanging out and you know, hanging out on the stream. It's appreciated. I hope to see you again at some point. But yeah, I'm also interested in when they're going to release the new deck stations for free to play type, you know, build.
When did those come into the game? Like 2 months ago? 3 months ago?
About the same time as the Caspian, I think. So should, in theory...
I think so. Yeah, okay, well, in that case, they should both be here in March. At the very latest.
That'd be cool.
Very good, wouldn't it?
Doop, 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 doop. Hopefully there's a power contact at this station. I didn't actually check on the
They
map.
usually are everywhere,
Yeah.
at least as far as space stations go.
Alright. Contacts. Power contact.
Sorry, misclicked.
Engine
That
power
was on
contact.
Discord, not from. If you heard it, that was from Discord.
You're good. Wait, what are all these things I can hand in?
Well,
Is there a hand in
apparently you
all of them?
collected a little more than. Right, those are the things that you just collected, no?
Yeah, I guess they are. Yeah. Or just go up another level.
Cool, cool.
And then there's 3 of these ones. 5,280 for that mission.
Yep,
That's a lot.
that is a lot, yes.
Hell of a lot. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm 31. I was 30.
Level 31?
Yeah.
Nice.
And almost level 32. Just from that one mission.
Nice.
So,
Almost at 42 where you get all the answers to the universe.
yeah. The answer to life, the universe, and everything is 42.
They forgot to ask what's the question, but hey.
That was the question they asked. What is the answer to life, the universe, and everything? And the thing that knows everything just said 42.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the clip. I haven't read the book, but I've seen the clip. From the movies. I think there is multiple.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's multiple. There's also like there's been some audio readout, like people reading the book on radio stations and stuff back in the day as well. Whether you can still track those down, I'm not sure. Alright, let's collect my mini care package. It's nice that they look after me like that.
Isn't it just?
Yep.
Would be nice if they gave out material / commodities / data that do not go that would not put you over the limit you can have.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, give me some grade 4 data. Why not?
I know, right? Like, but it is what it is. It's fine.
It is what it is.
It's
yes,
it's just a little bonus. So, all right, what are we doing now?
I don't know. You have like half an hour to go.
That's true.
I've went to a system that it told me to collect power material to deliver somewhere. But if any of the missions that I listed out into your chat interest you, feel free to say, and we can go do those.
They're all kind of. I mean, what would we have? Transport power play commodities. Yeah, it's kind of boring. Kill rival power members.
Doesn't seem to work. Yeah.
Doesn't seem to work in the good method anymore. Scan mega ships, salvage cargo. 2 times salary, scan ships, weights, habits, get data from settlement. Not really, to be honest. Like,
Okay, sure, makes sense. No worries.
I might go do the thing I was originally planning on doing. I'll head back to my system quickly. And
Okay.
it's up here somewhere.
Sounds good. You can start the construction if you want to.
I have a construction going in one of my other systems.
Oh, you do? Okay,
Yeah.
send it over. I'll help.
It's just a ground thing. It's not a huge one. Won't take me very long. It's not a big construction.
Okay, well, if you don't want help, then fine. That's up to you.
It's just a ground port.
Again, if you want help, feel free to send it over. If not, that's fine.
I might send it over before I eat stream then. Feel free.
Okay.
I started
promise
to
nothing,
deliver
but,
the
you
load.
know.
I started to deliver the load or two, and then haven't really done anything with it because I was kind of like,
Sure. Sure.
But it's a port on a rocky body, so it should become a refinery port, ground port.
Ah,
So-
cool.
So that should be cool.
Yep. Again, as I said, I promise nothing, but if I find the time and don't have anything else to do, well, better to do, I'll try, I hope.
Fair enough. Space, the final frontier. Missile. No, I don't like it. So yeah, I'd be keen for the Caspian and the big new station type to come out of early access.
Yep.
I'm not sure if I'd buy the Kestrel or not.
Like in early access or
Yeah, I mean sometimes
at
I'll
all?
buy ships in early access if they're interesting, but like I might have to wait and see how it reviews from the Elite Dangerous partners that get the first look.
Makes sense.
Because even though it's small and fast, I don't really see it being a better combat choice than some of the medium ships.
Okay.
But it may depend. Well, they said it's supposed to have weaker shields and hull, right? But which is compared to what? I guess is the question, right?
Well, yes.
It's like it's got weaker shields and hull than an Anaconda. Okay, yeah.
Well, I've seen comments, or was it a video? I don't know, from someone that made stronger hull Corsair than the Corvette, which was like kind of funny. So yeah, compared to what is very good question. I agree.
And on the videos, it looked like it was getting about 406 on the boost, but that would be probably not engineered thrusters.
That's very much not engineered, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a question though in my head of how much a fast boost is useful in combat. It's definitely useful for getting away when you're getting overwhelmed, but like maybe useful for boost turning. But
Yeah, maybe useful for boost turning. Maybe if the thrusters are strong enough, they can keep you in the position you want to be.
Yeah,
But that's granted, that's like advanced combat.
yeah, it's something I struggle with a little bit because most of the time I'm pretty sure the NPCs are flying with like 4 pips and engines and 4 pips and like systems and 4 pips and weapons. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, sometimes it can seem like that. I agree.
yeah. Sometimes you're like, I'm behind this like slow old Python. I've got this, and then it's like, no, he spun around on me. It's like how did he do that? Like, god damn it, NPC.
Yeah.
Uh, so my usual combat style is a
Point and
case.
shoot.
Yeah, it was a case of have better shields and do more damage to them before they, than they
Yeah,
do to me.
that
Like,
also works.
yeah.
Yeah, I sometimes utilize like the um, FA of sleep and stuff like that, but I can't really fly FA off all the time. Sometimes I use lateral thrusters to reposition myself, but yeah, most of the times it's well, I am in a strong-ish anaconda. I'll point and shoot, see if I can do more damage than you can do to me.
Yeah. Like if I'm up against a ship with a lot of firepower, sometimes I will like thrust up or down while I'm like gunning at them just so they're less likely to hit with like, you know, sort of fixed point weapons.
Yeah.
Plasma accelerators and stuff. Tend to miss when you do that.
Yeah, fixed point weapons are not the easiest things to hit. I agree with that. They take a lot of practice. I remember practicing quite a bit the rail guns, and I got pretty good at them actually. But it takes practice
Yeah,
and a lot of concentration, which you might not have always.
that is true.
Okay, that's like a spam.
On the Crate Mark II? That's interesting. Thank you for that. I'll have to check that out at some point. I don't normally don't use the lateral thrusters. I do use the vertical thrusters a fair bit in combat. I use the lateral thrusters occasionally. But thank you, Papa. Papa Girl? Papu Girl.
Apago, yeah.
Yeah, forgive me if I mispronounce your name. I'm terrible at pronouncing people's names. Oh, the Kestrel Mark II. Boost on the Kestrel 2 is very special since once you boost there is forward. Okay. Maybe the Kestrel Mark II would be a good one for me to sort of master flight assist off combat in. That could be fun. Where was that? Yep. So there we go. The specs for the Kestrel Mark II. It's insane how fast it turns while boosting. Is it already out for people with like partner status? I have to go check videos.
True, same. I didn't know they gave the ship to them. If they did.
Yeah, just want to do a little comparison.
Apparently they did. Okay, cool.
Just want to do a little check of the comparison to the Vulture, which was the small dogfighting ship of choice for a long time. So we know that we're vastly outgunned compared to the Vulture in DPS, right? The Vulture also has 4 points, so that's pretty similar. 4 utility slots. We have the Vulture. We have a class 4 power plant. We have a class 5 in the Kestrel. That class 5 power plant, I mean, might still be a bit undersized considering the class 4 struggles to run the Vulture setups unless you engineer the class 4. So with 3 large and 2 small hard points, a class 5 might be slightly underpowered, maybe. At least until you fully engineer it up, it's probably fine. Same size thrusters, same size frameshift drive. Oh, size 1 life support in the Kestrel, apparently. Size 3 here, if that matters to anyone, which it probably doesn't. Same size power distributor. Vulture's got better sensors at class 4, I guess. And the Kestrel has a bigger fuel tank at class 4, where the Vulture's got a class 3. And for optional internals, we have two 5s, a 4, a 2, and then a bunch of 1s. So it drops pretty quickly. Whereas in the Kestrel Mark II has 1 size 5, 2 size 4s apparently, one of which is a military slot, 1 size 3, 3 size 2s, and 1 size 1. So, I mean, the Vulture does have the 2 size 5s, which is nice, but I think the Kestrel overall wins here. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Overall, it's just a straight up better setup combat ship for a small dogfighter. Which is a shame. The Vulture's been a classic for that, learning to do combat for a while. But I don't think it quite matches the DPS output of most of the medium-sized ships, because it would if those 2 small hardpoints were mediums, but because they drop to, like, you know, small, so compared to like a crate with 3 large, 2 medium, you're not matching that DPS. Python 4 large, 2 medium, Python Mark II. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, even the is it 3 large, 2 medium on the Corsair? I think it is, right?
Let me check, actually, if I can. This station doesn't have. Well, I have 3 fragment cannons that are of class 3.
Yeah.
They should also have a rocket launcher, but where is that one?
Pretty sure it's 3 large, 2 medium. Almost. I mean,
yeah,
I can.
2B. Well, I have only 3 fragment cannons and 1 secret missile, but there might be more. I don't know. Again, this station doesn't have outfitting, so I can't check.
I can check. So yeah, Oh, 3 large, 3 medium. Okay.
Okay.
The new plasma shot cannons make the Kestrel overheat so fast. Are they engineerable? Like can you add extra stuff to them? I know they're sort of pre-engineered, but sometimes you can still
Do
add
what?
stuff. The new Mark II, the Kestrel Mark II plasma shot cannons
I don't know.
make the Kestrel overheat so fast. So you could always run in some like heat transfer or heat like
True.
draining beam lasers or something to offset that. So you could run 3 shot cannons with one of the normal ones.
Apparently can't be engineered, at least
Yeah,
according to
can't engineer them.
AlphaGo.
How do they compare to fully engineered up normal shot cannons? Can you engineer up normal shot cannons? I'm actually not sure you can engineer up normal.
I think so, actually.
Because I know they're an experimental one, right? That you get from human tech brokers.
Yeah, but that doesn't prevent them from being engineered.
Can't engineer shot cannons, period. Yeah, I had a feeling that was the case.
Ah,
Okay.
okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So they're probably... I know that shot cannons are actually surprisingly good DPS if you have a number of them on your ship. I've seen videos like that where people have been shredding stuff with shot cannons. So I'm going to assume these new plasma shot cannons are probably very good DPS. But yeah. You might need 2 engineered beam lasers. They have really great DPS. The only thing they lack is a fair ammo capacity. Yeah, fair enough. The new shocks fix that by being plasma slugs. Yeah. So they drain your fuel, not your ammo. You know what? I'm starting to get more and more interested in the ship.
Well, I think they have you grabbed, and they will receive your money at the very least, arcs.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see. It may not be right when it gets released. It might be like a week or 2 down the line. I'm trying not to overspend because we are trying to save for this holiday. My partner
Yeah, I
wants to
know.
go on, so. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. I tried the regular shocks as well, I think on my other account. And yeah, the 200 ammo was terrible. You killed stuff fast, but then it was like, yeah, but like four ships at the bounty hunter, and you go back to restock. It's like there's a problem. Anyway, I need to
Go to work.
yeah.
Makes sense.
And so I'll have to exit out and find someone to raid out to. Thank you, Papa Gal, for coming on along and letting us know that the Kestrel was being tested by people. We'll check out those videos at some point today. And let me find someone to raid out to. Who we got? Oh. Might raid into Mooney. It's not often I see Mooney on. She looks like she's playing some sort of space game, Planet Crafter.
Sure.
And Mooney is very entertaining.
Yeah.
thank you, Ed, for playing with me. Thank you to everyone that's come along and watched me stream. Like, it's a short
You are
stream
quite
before work.
welcome.
But I will be back tomorrow, I think. It's Deep Rock Galactic.
Yep, the new season, well, seasonal event just started today, so
Oh, nice.
we'll have
Perfect
stuff
timing.
to do.
Perfect timing.
Exactly.
Cool.
Okay, see ya tomorrow.
All right, catch you tomorrow. And Raiders going out.
Where did I go from? I think it's this way. I don't know if it's this way. It might be this way. It's probably this way. What happened? Hey, Yubbers! Thank you so much for the raid, Yubbers! Not knowing is not going to stop me. It's power. What do you mean it's powerless? Shut up! Wait, where is it? I saw some silicone. There it is. I also need iron. Anywhere we find iron is good, because that means more storage. And that's good for what we got going on right now. Lovers, I hope you had a good stream. We're playing this game until I rage quit again. Which I am getting to the precipice of anger, so we'll see how long that goes. How should it go? Yeah, it's going good. I hope yours did too. Okay, I need to remember to use bombs. If I can remember to use bombs, Spruce might not have a conniption. Actually, I kind of want to forget to use bombs again. I'll just do that for now. Did great progress today, though. Yeah, we actually got stuff done today. I think. I don't know. Why are you laughing? Seems like you're getting better at this game. Thank you. Okay, put that in there. I don't think we need that right now. Okay. Imagine what you had to do it before a teleporter. Dude, I hate who I was before I had the teleporter. Okay, let's see. Where's a big pile of goo? Why do I really need this? This doesn't feel any faster. What? Wait, what? How does that? I'm confused. Oh, there it goes.